Hey y'all, this here's Racin Mason Dixon, and for years I've been inviting all y'all to be a part of Racin Mason Dixon's Pit Crew. We have a free Facebook group. We also got these pit passes that you can get yourself one at racinmason.com, and there's all sorts of perks. Once you have a pit pass, you can get in almost anywhere. You get discounts on other Racin Mason Dixon merchandise and all sorts of good stuff. But for the first time ever in the history of the world, I'm giving you, and only one of yous, but I'm giving you the opportunity to be the first ever member of Racin Mason Dixon's Patreon crew. Oh, that's probably gone already. You too slow. Alright, but hey, just go check it out. It's patreon.com/Racin Mason and become a member. Now, you can become a free member, but I tell you what, you probably ain't gonna get your money's worth if you become a free member. I'm just being serious because it's set up to be an online subscription. $8 a month. That's $2 a week for 4 weeks. And this is what we're going to do. Every Tuesday night, we're going to get together. Remember the old Racin Mason Dixon show? We got together every night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Pacific on Facebook Live. And but what happened there was I finished my 500th episode. See, I started in September of 2020 when the world was still locked down. Ain't no comedy festivals, hardly any races that you could have audience members at. And what happened then, I did 500 episodes, 500 laps that went from September of 2020 all the way through April 23rd of 2022. Finished up with the Checker Flag episode at John Schneider's studio at Bo's Extravaganza. And once I was done with that, I'm like, all right, I'm on to the next project, doing Racing with Mason on PowerTube TV. This summer, I got Racing with Mason on PowerTube TV Season 3, and we're working on that right now, as well as the brand new Racin Mason Dixon's Pit Crew Challenge coming soon to Pit Crew, coming soon to PowerTube TV. Pit Crew TV. Hey, maybe I'll start my own network. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So, anyways, it's taken a lot of money and a lot of time and all, but I need money, and I'm like, well, trying to get the big old sponsorship, and haven't made too much money on that escapade yet. But I figured, hey, I got a whole bunch of people supporting me out there, and they've been asking. They say, hey, when you bring the Racin Mason Dixon show back? Y'all, that's a lot of work, and we don't even have the software anymore to go live every night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Pacific on Facebook Live. But what we do have is that time slot blocked out for every Tuesday night. Well, okay, not every Tuesday night. First of all, we ain't starting until July 9th, but let's see, July has 5 Tuesdays in there, but we're going to have the last 4 Tuesdays of July. Starting July the 9th, we're going to get together every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Pacific on Zoom. I know I ain't a fan of Zoom. I ain't, but it's a way that we can all connect. We can all and come together and stuff like that. So we're going to try it out, and at least until end of the year, right? So it starts on July the 9th, and it's $8 a month, and you will have access to all this, so you can come and join us every Tuesday night, and each Zoom chat will be at least 30 minutes long. We might go longer. You know, I got the gift of gab. Sometimes we just keep going and going and going. But all the Zoom recordings will be available to you. If you can't make it on a particular Tuesday night or any Tuesday night, you can watch the replay. We just can't interview you, and that's right. So this is what it's going to do. It's going to be a revolving schedule. Now, I know the phone's going to be blowing up and saying, hey, I won't be a guest on the Racin Mason Dixon show. Okay, for starters, it ain't the Racin Mason Dixon show no more. It's Racin Mason Dixon's Patreon crew giving you exclusive time with yours truly, me. And we're going to be live and on Zoom chatting away. So this is what's going to happen. On the first Tuesday of the month, which ain't July 2nd, even though you say, Mason, that is the first Tuesday of the month. It is, but we ain't starting until July 9th, all right? So on July 9th, we starting, and we going to do week one. Week one of the month is always going to be the Racin Mason Dixon Grid Walk. Now, if you ever watch NASCAR races, that Michael Waltrip, he goes on, and he has that camera following him, and he goes up to all the drivers, interviews them real quick, and gets to talk to as many drivers as he can. There's usually like 36 or so on a race at NASCAR race on a Sunday, but he ain't got time to talk to all 36. I don't know if I get time to talk to all 36 of you, but first of all, we got to have 36 subscribers or members just to interview 36. But give me that challenge, all right? I'll see what we can do. Anyway, we're going to try to meet and greet as many of you as we can on the first Tuesday of the month. It'll be a way for all us folks to get together, to get to know each other. And hey, when I turn the microphone on you, you got your chance to share something. You want to promote something, you want to read poetry, you want to entertain us, you want to do anything you want, we just getting a chance to know you. All right, we can just say hey and move on to the next one. But anyway, that's what's happening on the first Tuesday of the month. On the second Tuesday of the month, I'm looking forward to this one. It's called the Writer's Room. Now, on all those sitcoms, you know, when they had all them, remember the Dick Van Dyke Show? Basically, Dick Van Dyke, Rob Petrie was in there with Laura and Buddy and stuff, and they cracking each other up. That's what we're trying to create right there, the old Writer's Room of the Dick Van Dyke Show. And except it wasn't the Dick Van Dyke Show, it was the Alan Brady Show is what they was writing for. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to get together and we're just going to crack each other up. Now, I am looking for a lot of short form videos. You know, I've been out there going, man, I love watching them little 2-3 minute little videos and stuff, but do I take the time to do them? No. Well, maybe we come up with a list of funny things I could go out and do and some scenarios and stuff. But hey, it ain't all about me. Maybe y'all is writing a book or a movie or a screenplay or what's the difference between a movie and a screenplay? I don't know. But maybe you're writing a theater show or just writing something for your family reunion. I don't know. If you want help punching up a script or punching up an idea or something like that, everybody could come together. You could just, we'll take turns, and if anybody's working on anything, needs some ideas of how to make whatever funnier, or we just, maybe we just sit around and just try to crack each other up. That's what the Writer's Room is all about. It ain't necessarily about getting work done. It's about having as much fun and laughter as we can on the second Tuesday of the Racin Mason Dixon's Patreon crew every month. Alright, on the third Tuesday, for the fans of the old Racin Mason Dixon show, you're going to love the third Tuesday. That is special guest interview time. That's right. So I know a whole bunch of celebrities, fun, interesting people, and a lot of them was guests on the Racin Mason Dixon show. I met a whole bunch more since April of 2022, so we're looking forward to get on a whole bunch of new people and some of our old favorite guests, and we'll bring them on for an in-depth interview, and just like the old Racin Mason Dixon show used to be. And then on the fourth Tuesday, what we're going to do is Mason Dixon on the hot seat. That's right, you get the chance to ask me just about anything you want. Now, you might want to ask me something personal about me. You might want to I don't know, get advice, like you might have a relationship issue you need help with, or you might have some technical support issues, or you might be working on a lawnmower, don't know how to get it going. You know, whatever your question is, I'll be here to answer it, and however many we could get to, I'll try to answer as many questions as we can on that fourth Tuesday of the month, and then we start right back over again. Now, this is going to be $8 a month. That's only $2 a week, and if I ain't worth $2 a week, I guess I'm doing this all wrong. But now you might be saying, hey, if you ain't starting to July the 9th, why is you already hitting me up now? Well, all right, here's what you can do. You could be the first member, or you could be one of the first members of Racin Mason Dixon's Patreon crew by going there and subscribing, becoming a member. Now, you might get charged $8 for June, but I tell you what, if anybody does that, I will make it up to you. We will maybe have some chats, maybe some surprise Zooms. We'll put something together, maybe a one-on-one call. Who knows what we'll do? We'll find out what y'all want, and we'll try to get your $8 worth in the month of June. However, in July, that's when we're going to start. Now, if you just want to become a free member, you can. I'll reach out to you in the beginning of July and say, all right, time to upgrade, so you won't miss any Tuesday nights on Racin Mason Dixon's Patreon crew. So that's what I got to say. Thank you in advance for signing up, becoming a member, and I look forward to hanging out with you every Tuesday night between July the 9th until the end of December. Oh, there's the disclaimer there. Now, I said 4 Tuesdays a month, and you go, hey Mason, what about them months that have 5 Tuesdays? Well, July, I already addressed that. We ain't starting on July the 2nd. We're going to start on July the 9th. So we got 4 Tuesdays in the month of July, 4 in August, 4 in September. There's 5 in October, so we taking October 1st off, and we'll be on the last 4 Tuesdays of October. And then November, we got 4 Tuesdays. December, we got us a problem in December because Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve is both falling on a Tuesday. Well, I don't want to take you away from your family and your drinking and your fun. So what we going to do is we're going to meet the first 3 Tuesdays of December, and then we'll find out, hey, whoever shows up the most gets the most say. That's what I'm saying. So if y'all start showing up every Tuesday night, and then some of you just hopped on maybe once in a great while and stuff, the people who show up every Tuesday night are going to have a little bit more say so, and I'm going to reach out to them first and say, what night would you like to have our holiday party? That's right, we're going to have us a Racin Mason Dixon Patreon crew holiday party, and it's going to be happening at a to be determined date in December. It won't be on the first 3 Tuesdays. It won't be on the 4th or 5th one either, but it'll be on another day, and we're going to have us a holiday party and end the year out strong. Now, if things go good, we're going to just re-up and just keep on going into 2025, or we might just revisit things a little bit and give you a chance for some feedback, find out what you really would like to be a part of the Racin Mason-Dixon support team, the sponsorship team, as you would. All right, well, I babbled enough. I got to save my voice for July the 9th because I want to come out and meet as many of you as I can. So just go to patreon.com/Racin Mason and sign up, become a subscriber at the $8 a month membership level. That's the only membership level we have available, except for the free level, which I tell you what, you ain't going to get your money's worth of that one, because, I mean, you might as well just send a message on Facebook or something like that. Be part of Racin Mason-Dixon's pit crew if you want to be a free member. There's your free membership right there. So that's what you got to do. Go to patreon.com/Racin Mason, become a paid member, and we'll start connecting right away. But on July the 9th is when we're going to start the official Racin Mason-Dixon Patreon Crew Tuesday night hangout. That's right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's go racing.